If you've recently decided to open your very own frozen yogurt business, you most likely find yourself now in the market for a frozen yogurt machine. It can be overwhelming knowing exactly which piece of equipment is right for you, which comes with the options you require, and how much your budget can realistically afford. So in this video, we're going to offer some useful tips on selecting the perfect frozen yogurt machine for your business. Now, one of the first things you'll need to do is accurately measure your space to figure out how big of a machine will fit. If you have a rather small shop with not a lot of space, you might want to consider countertop models as opposed to floor standing units. Now, the floor units will obviously produce more frozen yogurt, usually twice as much as the countertop models, but they're also generally twice as expensive, ranging between $10,000 to $15,000. Speaking of cost, one of the biggest things to factor into purchasing a machine is obviously your budget. How much can you realistically afford? If you're on a tighter budget, you may want to consider purchasing a used frozen yogurt machine as opposed to a new one. Look for a shop that's going out of business to secure the best price. This is also a great way to get the type of machine you want even if you don't have much to spend. If you really prefer a floor unit as opposed to a countertop one, you most likely would be able to find a used machine in your price range this way. When buying used equipment, you always want to make sure you get the full history of the machine. Has it required any repairs? Has it been maintained properly? And what is the current condition? Also, if the seller doesn't offer any, make sure to ask for photos, and not just a couple, but many that will show you the exact condition of the machine you're interested in buying. There are certain bells and whistles you may or may not require in your machine, but there are some things you simply must have. Make sure the unit is completely made of stainless steel. This ensures easy and effective cleaning of all the parts. A low mix light alert so you know exactly when you need to add more. An efficient air-cooled condenser. You don't want a unit that's cooled in any other way. And if purchasing a new unit, make sure to get a complete startup kit that should include extra parts such as O-rings, scraper blades, shaft seals, cleanser, and a user's guide. Speaking of being guided, many companies that sell or even rent industrial frozen yogurt machines will also include training. So be sure to inquire about it. We hope this video will help you in selecting the right frozen yogurt machine for your own specific business needs. If you need a little more information on starting your own yogurt business or how to find the right equipment, please visit frozenyogurtmachines.com.